Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully, I am live. I know I say that every time, but it's a little bit hard to tell. I just saw the "You are live" button, but it seems like there's a delay. So, hopefully, I really am live. And I am back. I'm back from Alaska. So, I'm super excited to talk to my friends all about it. Oh my goodness. I kind of feel out of practice for the Monday mood check. Although I know I went live while I was away, it feels like I missed a whole lot. I was on live on Saturday, but I was just back from Seattle, and I have been out of it. I definitely caught a bug while I was away, and I don't even know what I talked about on Saturday. So if I repeat myself, if you were here on with me on Saturday, I'm sorry. But yeah, I am still pretty excited. So let me just say thank you to everybody who has been coming in and watching and supporting. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't think I have to put up the chat because I see. Hold on. I see. Um, oh, maybe I do because I can't read that. I can't read it. Hi, Janice. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, let me go up to the top. Look like there's people here. There's people here. Hi, friends. Hi, my cruise fam. How are you guys? How are you guys? Let me scroll up. Hey, Michael. How are you doing? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Controversial cruising is here. Scott, Alisa, it's Monday. Buddy, it has been a Monday and back to work, and it has been tough. I'd rather be cruising, and I'd rather be cruising to Alaska. It's time to check that mood. It absolutely is. How are you? How are you? Happy Monday to you. It wasn't a bad Monday. I am feeling much better than I had been after traveling, but work was like a little chaotic. So I'm glad that I survived Monday, and I am here to talk to you guys about it. Hey, Maggie, how are you? Hey. I hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for coming in, and really thank you guys for popping on every time, especially while I was away. When I decided to go live or tried to go live, I know it was like some weird situations on trains, on buses, on cruise ships. I was trying to do it all and show it all, and I appreciate you coming along for the ride. Especially I have members now. My members were there, Etta and Keisha and Scott and LF McKinley, me and I and Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. Thank you guys so much for popping up and supporting all the time when I was trying to go live. I appreciate it. Maggie saying, hey to Scott. Maggie, Scott is saying back. Maggie, I definitely took your advice and was trying to find out where the naturalist was going to be. And so I went to a few of those talks on the ship. Amazing. The wealth of knowledge. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how long these people have been in school for to learn all the stuff that they know about the wildlife, about Alaska in general, about geography and sociology and all that stuff. It was fascinating. Hey Janice, I think I said hi because I saw yours pop up already, but hi again. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Janice, I can't keep it straight. Are you going on vacation? I know Maggie is, but most of this will be old news for Maggie since she has already been to Alaska. MH Family Adventure is here. Hey, Raquel, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Lisa, excited to hear about your Alaskan cruise. Raquel, I'm so excited about this cruise. I mean, wish I was getting back on. I wish I was heading out with Edna and Veronica for a part two or a do-over for Groupcation. I loved it. I would definitely go again. And I don't know that I can do it every year because that was a stretch, but I definitely would go back and do another Alaskan cruise. Thanks for showing the plugs on the ship. Absolutely. Absolutely, Maggie. Actually, that is one of the things that I was going to talk to you guys about, tell you as you're heading out on Groupcation, just a couple of things that, and you guys feel free to ask questions, a couple of things that I thought were particularly helpful that we probably already travel with, but you definitely might find it handy because I did on the Carnival Spirit. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Good evening to you. Jenna saying hi. Okay. Okay. Number one question. Did you overpack? Maggie, I did not overpack. I'll just get into it. I did not overpack. I was determined that I was only going to pay for the one bag, the one suitcase, and I did. I managed to get, I waited at home and it was like 45 pounds. And I thought, okay, that's good, right? Like enough give and take. In case my scale is off, I should be okay when I get to the airport. I did not overpack. Everything that I took, with the exception of one dress for dinner, I wore. So, you know how I was worried about being cold? I wore all of those jackets. I wore the poncho. I used the blanket. I was prepared. I was prepared. I did not overpack. Now coming back home, I did buy a couple of souvenirs. So I was worried that I was going to go over that 5 pounds. So a couple of things that I felt like I got my use out of and was not going to use again here in Florida, I left behind on the cruise ship, so that my bag was okay coming back too. But one of the things that's Maggie mentioned it about the plugs, the Carnival Spirit. I don't know what year. I meant to look that up. How old the ship it is, but it's an older ship, a Spirit class ship. Nothing bad. I love the ship. I thought it was very pretty. I thought it was in good shape. Had a great time. But the room, if you guys haven't seen my cabin tour, go back and watch the cabin tour. But the cabin is an old setup, and it only has the one plug in the one outlet over by the desk area. So whether you're a content creator, a vlogger or not, and you're going to have a lot of electronics, probably more than you think you're going to use or going to have, you want to have some kind of adapter. This is what I use. I've been carrying this for, I don't know, a couple years now, I think. The plug, the cube, so that you can plug in multiple things. It was my mom and I sharing a cabin this time, and between the phones having to charge up, it was just various things. I don't know. We needed more power. So if you're sharing the cabin with somebody and you have a couple of phones, a Fitbit, a smartwatch, a whatever camera that you need to charge up, you want to pack something. I like I said, I've been carrying this for a little bit now, and I know there are lots of models of them. Some more like like the strip, like the longer, flatter ones, but I thought this would travel well and easy in the suitcase. So highly recommend that for the Carnival Spirit. Let me catch up because I see stuff popping up here. You have that same one, Maggie? There you go. Take it with you. You will use it, I'm sure. I'm trying to get the chat back up. I see questions. Everybody's saying hi to Raquel. Me and I are here. Hey guys, thanks so much for coming in. I hope you're doing well. I'm back from Alaska. I'm back from Alaska, and I gotta recover, you guys. I gotta turn it around real quick so I can be ready for Mexico with you guys. Thanks so much for coming in. Sorry, I'm trying to get down to the chat. I know I saw another question. Thanks for showing us what we have to look forward to. You're welcome, Janice. You're welcome. Like I said, I wish I was kind of turning around and going with you again, because it was a good time. You guys are going to have a great time. Let me take that off. Everybody's saying hi. Let me see if I can do it this way. Maybe this is easier. I don't know why the chats don't want to scroll down for me today. Just because I'm trying to get to the questions. Yes, my husband and I are going too. What up, Janice, from Me and I? Right, Elisa did her big one in Alaska. So much fun. Yes, it was fun, you guys. It was fun. It really was. Hey, Katina, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Just finished your birthday vlog. Loved it. Oh, thank you so much. I had a great day. Excuse me. Somebody else had commented that they hadn't done a birthday cruise before, and I really hadn't either. And I hadn't even, when I booked the trip, my birthday wasn't the first thing on my mind. But it was a fun way to celebrate. I have to say. So, for those looking for something special for those birthday, those birthday events, go for it. Katina saying hi to everybody. Marjorie saying hi. Hey, TV's Life. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Yes, you guys are back too. I didn't know how long you were staying in Seattle. You guys, that my cousin Tamika and her husband Charles, who I went on the cruise with, along with my mom. We had a great time, and they stayed a little longer in Seattle, so I wasn't sure when they would getting back home. You did a great job packing everything you needed. I was so worried, Katina, as you know, I have been talking about it for such a long time. I was determined that one, I was not going to be cold. And two, I did not want to pay extra baggage fees if I didn't have to. So, I say that, but if you have the opportunity, or you don't mind paying the baggage fees, or you want to really be comfortable, maybe don't stick to the one bag as much as I did. I really just wanted to be able to move through the airport easily. And, I didn't know about the transportation and getting to and from the hotel and stuff like that. So I just wanted to limit the number of bags that I had, on top of not wanting to pay the baggage fee. But as I was there and started buying things or started shopping and wanting to get more things, I kind of wish I had a little more room to work with in my suitcase. So I wouldn't have taken another bag to pack more clothes, or I don't think I needed more things or more sweaters or sweatshirts or anything like that. But I would have liked to have had the extra wiggle room, I think. What was the temps there? The temps ranged from 32 to 62. And Tamika, you're in the chat. If that's what you remember too, it was a range. It was a range. So early morning. Well, I can't even say just early morning. It was a range. It depended on where we were. 32 to 62. I looked yesterday to see what it was in Juneau, and I think they were saying the range would be for groupcation for August would be like 50 to 65. So you guys want to double check that. That's not like, I know that's not super cold, especially for y'all coming from up north. But what everyone is saying about dressing in layers is so true. So if I started off the day in a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, depending on if I was going outside or not, I might need to put a jacket on over top of that. or if it happened to be very sunny, I would go on the deck with just the sweatshirt on. But I was never hot, even though I saw people walking around in shorts and t-shirts, more because I think they just thought it's summer and it should be warm. I did not think it was that. I did not think it was ever that warm, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that sounds warm to you. Neat and I saying hey to TB. Hey, Warm Strong, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I saw something about Juno 67. I did not feel like it was 67 in Juno. Ketchikan was cold and rainy. It was definitely cold and rainy. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Thanks so much for coming. How are you doing? Oh wow, I'm missing a lot of people. Edna's here. Edna's here. Stacy's here. Thanks, you guys. Let me try to do better on the I'm gonna talk, and I'm just gonna, like, instead of trying to put the chats up like that, I'm just gonna watch as you guys pop in. I have another chair here because Erica is gonna pop in. I brought a couple of goodies back with me that she wants to try. So we'll see if we can do a little taste test. 18 people in here and 13 likes. Hit that like button, you guys. Thanks, Sherry, for that. Controversial saying hey to Pete. Hey, Michelle, thanks so much for coming in. I hope you're doing good. Janice, if I get cold, I'll snuggle up to you. You guys, take some layers. Sweatshirts, 65 or 67, okay, and it's sunny, you would be okay. But a jacket, a light jacket like a windbreaker will come in handy. The rain, something to protect you from the rain because it was rainy in Ketchikan. That would be super helpful too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm having such a hard time with the chats tonight. Everybody saying hello. Sorry if I'm missing any questions. Okay, I'm really going to take these off, and thank you so much for ask your room steward for a blue blanket. Yes, my room steward left us extra blankets. My mom had pulled out the comforter as well because she was extra cold. She's normally cold, but she was extra cold. So it's not that the cabin itself was so cold. I ended up like going out on the balcony and wanting to sit out there, and so you wanted something on while you were out there, so I wrapped up in the blanket or the poncho as well. Okay, I know I said I was going to do this, but I'm really going to turn the chats off because I'm having a hard time scrolling through that. So if you guys don't mind, if you would just type in a question again, I'll see it as it pops up. And I'm so sorry if I missed calling anybody out by name. It's not intentional. I definitely want to say hello to everybody and thank you guys for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. And don't want to miss any of your questions. We went and I have the phone, so maybe that will help me. It was like 70 in Skagway. Skagway was, it did get warm and sunny in Skagway. Hey, Etta, thanks for coming in. That was actually, it did get warm, and the people were like, where are you from? You must be from like Florida or something. You're all bundled up. I'm like, yep, sure am. So that was probably the warmest day, but that was the day that I went on the White Pass train going up to the top of the mountain. So that was it was warm down in the city, but it was a little cool on the train. So again, the layers came in handy because I was not too warm or too hot, you know what I mean, or too cold. Too cold. So somebody asked something about salmon. I had salmon. I ate salmon. It was delicious. I had salmon. I had halibut. It was all very good, nice and fresh. I did not see salmon. If that was the question in the swimming, I think you prepared well. Thanks. Did you do any shopping in Skagway? Yes. Yes. I shopped everywhere, I think. I shopped in Skagway. Skagway was a neat, old sort of Western town feel. I liked it. I thought it was cool. Lots of cool pictures. The vlogs are coming, you guys. The vlogs are coming. I'm making salmon now for dinner. Enjoy, Sherry. Enjoy. um, I did not have reindeer chili. Hey Kim, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Erica heard that about the reindeer chili. I'm not exactly sure what she is saying there, but I did not have reindeer chili. I thought about bringing back reindeer sausage for her to try. So I feel like I might have to put in some requests. I might have to ask my buddies. I might have to ask Edna. Hey, can you pick this up for me when you get it? Erica's in the background going, why didn't you get it? Why didn't you get the reindeer sausage? It was one of those things where I saw it in the first couple of stores and I thought, oh, this must be everywhere. It's going to be so plentiful. I'm going to remember to pick it up. And then I guess I just didn't remember to pick it up. So can you give me some reindeer sausage? They're laughing. Yeah, Erica wants some reindeer sausage now, you guys. So I gotta put in a request. I gotta put in a request with somebody, or we're gonna have to get online here pretty quick. So okay, before I go on with other questions, the other thing that I was gonna tell you guys, and this is kind of an old school one, but if you are worried about packing and luggage, and how much things weigh, if you're trying to stick to the one bag, you want some kind of a luggage scale so that you can make sure that you are not overweight. Your bag is not overweight, and you get a hefty fee at the old luggage counter. We flew Alaskan Air. It was lovely. I had no problems. It's sort of more of a basic airline. They weren't lavishing us with meals and hot towels and that kind of thing, but it was nice. People were friendly. It was a smooth ride. We had no issues at all. We're there on time, so I have nothing bad to say about them at all. I see people saying hi to Carnival Cruise Addicts, so hello. Thanks so much for coming in. If I haven't already said hello to you, I appreciate that. Sig Cruiser, are you here? I'm getting caught up on your Alaska vlogs. Thank you so much, Sig. I appreciate that. Edna's here. Hey, Edna, did you hear me talking about maybe needing to put in a to-go order from Alaska with you? Erica's like, what? Yes, Charlie and I made that mistake, have to borrow an extra suitcase. Oh no. Yeah, well, we know you like to shop, Tamika. We know you like to shop. So but yeah, we tried to limit the bags because we were coming so far, but you got to allow room for the take-home stuff. Did you get to the Salmon Walk? No, do you mean the Creek Street? I think that's what it's called, Scott. We did not. When we got back from our excursion, we walked a little bit, and then we had to get back on board for the all aboard time. They were short. I was surprised about how quick the all aboard times were. Erica is frantically giving me signals in the background, so you know her. That means she wants to eat. So I'm gonna keep talking for a little bit while she comes on and shows you what I brought her back from Alaska, and we can try. I think you prepared well. Thank you. It's in the refrigerator. Let's Let's just go back next year. Yeah. Well, you probably were planning on going back next year anyway, huh, Scott? Hey, Kaya, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can give you some ideas and tips and tricks for you heading out on groupcation. Trying to catch up. Wow, thanks you guys so much. Everybody's saying hey. Thank God for the shade trees because we're outside 724. Nice, Janice. Snack time.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, listen. Well, I'm happy to have you here. Yeah, but hold on. I'm happy to have you here. Move over closer. Move over closer. It does. Don't mess up my flow here. Talking to everybody about Alaska. Erica did not want to go. Do you regret not going now?
I'm okay.
She's okay. Wrong answer. She's supposed to say, "Now I'm going with you next time."
I don't know. It sounded cold.
It was cold, but I survived it. I'm pretty sure you could survive it. I made it back in one piece. Everybody's saying, "Hey, Erica." I kept saying hi. Okay, I'm gonna let Erica show you what I brought back, and we can.
So she brought back this smoked salmon that we're going to try.
Yes, we need to go back in late August so we can try and see some actual salmon on the salmon run. Yes, I agree.
Rhubarb jam. I've never tried before.
Rhubarb jam. She got a shirt, of course. Yeah, I brought her stuff. I got
a shirt. It has a bear on it. This tea. This blueberry tea thing. Alaskan blueberry tea. Hopefully that's good. I usually like fruit teas. In
late August, the salmon will be dead. Oh, zombie salmon. Okay, so late July to August is a good time to go to see the salmon.
She got me this knife.
Well,
ulu knife.
That sounds like
it's a ulu.
It's like a native Alaskan, a type of knife used by native Alaskans to cut salmon and etc. And so she's into cooking and cooking gadgets. I thought she might appreciate that.
That's interesting.
We saw salmon in September on Creek Street. Yes, I think that's what Scott is talking about. I did not get to see that, but won't be freezing. Early August in Ketchikan, see all 5 species of salmon. There you go. There you have it. Oh, true, Mags. All right, Erica, what are we going to taste?
The salmon. So we have a bagel. We're going to try the salmon by itself, but we also have a bagel, and we also have some cream cheese. So it'll be okay.
I mean, does it say anything? Like, you're usually really descriptive about what the things are.
Smoked salmon. Let's see. Our smoked salmon fillets are smoked in the same careful and time-consuming Native American tradition. Our salmon are caught in Alaskan waters and delivered to our Ketchikan smokehouse within days. At the smokehouse, they are hand-filleted and soaked in a traditional brine. The salmon is then smoked over alderwood fires.
Were those pre-COVID salmon or post? What in the world?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna go with post, but I don't know. The smoked salmon is so good. Okay, we're about to try it. I just thought it was interesting. Like I said, she's usually into gadgets and stuff. I thought she would think this was interesting to try. Warm straw might have said hi already. I don't know. I will try to keep going on questions if you guys have any as she's getting that ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like a whole fillet of salmon.
I'm scared.
What are you scared about?
I thought it was gonna look more like a jerky type look, I guess.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I might be talking because Erica says she's afraid now.
I am. You get it out.
What?
Oh, ew. Oh, it's cheese.
Okay. Say bye, Erica.
No, I'll try. I guess I was just not expecting that. Interesting.
It looks like a fillet of salmon because it's salmon.
I guess I just had a completely different picture.
Okay. Well, anyway, hey, together we travel. Does it smell like salmon?
Yeah.
Yes.
It smells like salmon, that's for sure.
What were the ship activities like? Normal. Yep. They were absolutely the normal Carnival ship activities, which makes sense since it was Carnival Spirit. I happened to have a Fun Times handy, and this was from Saturday when we were in Juneau. Edna, there was plenty of trivia queen. There was trivia of different shape. It is flavored and is it flavored or just straight up salmon? I think it's straight up. Yeah, straight up salmon.
Mm-hmm.
They had.
We'll try a piece.
I thought this was going to be easier with Erica coming in. What?
That's your piece right here.
Erica coming in to do this with me, but she's. Thank you, making it more complicated. A piece of salmon. It's flavorful, but it's a little dry.
A little bit, but I like the smoked flavor.
It doesn't taste like, ooh, what is that?
Smoked, yeah.
It's salmon. It's salmon. Salmon, naturally wild, smoked salmon. I just wanted one of the gift shops. It's a fun little souvenir to bring home. Boneless filet, ready to eat. We should have noticed that. It says right on there, boneless filet, ready to eat.
I read that part.
It's an actual piece of salmon, not like a paste or something. So I don't know if that's going to go with the whipped cream and bagels that we had pulled up. Nope, it's not freeze dried. It's a fillet. It's a flaky piece of salmon.
Freeze dried at all.
Y'all need a bagel and cream cheese.
And
We have that, Gaia. So good. I'm sorry, I was answering Edna, about the carnival activities. Yes, it was a normal carnival cruise. We had this idea about Alaska being, so different and maybe more laid back and I don't know, older people or retirees or something like that. And it was all of those things, but it was also just like a normal Caribbean cruise. They had, first of all, there was a great mix of people. It was everybody. It was young, it was old, it was families, it was singles, it was everybody. So I like that. I thought that was fun. They had the fun squad, they had your cruise director, they had all of those normal things that you're used to and that make it fun when you go on a carnival cruise. They had all the activities from an 80s party to the silent disco to trivia to bingo to what's the love and marriage show. They had all of that. They actually had extra comedians. I don't know if this was just this particular cruise, but we kind of had a change of comedians halfway through the ship. So halfway through the cruise, we started off with 2 comedians, and then we got 2 more. So there were a lot of comedy shows. There were great musicians. You're not going to be hurting for activities. Deal or no deal. Thank you, Tamika. Yep. Deal or no deal. I feel like I'm forgetting some other games like that, but And then of course the casino. There was plenty to do. It definitely did not feel like you were bored. If you wanted to just chill out and do nothing, just like on a Caribbean cruise, you could do that. If you wanted to run around and do everything, you could do that. There was the spa. There was towel animal classes. There was just all of the normal stuff. So I cannot imagine you guys being bored at all. On top of the extra group activities that you that you do. I mean, she's turned this into a whole meal. But all right, we got a little salmon cream cheese going on a bagel. Pretty good. So, you always come out. You come out of the camera
because you're sticking up all
Erica,
of it.
I'm not. Move over. Move the chair over. Thank you. So, yeah, you won't be hurting for activities on top of all your groupcation stuff that you're gonna do. Because I know Edna's got stuff up her sleeve and Veronica got stuff up their sleeve. You'll have a great time. There's I don't think it'll be warm enough, except for maybe in your day in Seattle. There's water slides on the ship. There's mini golf. I didn't do that, but it's there. There's basketball. There's a ping pong table. I want to say I saw people doing cornhole. So there's plenty of stuff. With salmon on a bagel, you can have salmon anytime. Sorry. Yes. Anytime. You can have a bagel anytime too. Pizza Bike slogan. Oh, and Soul Play. Thank you. I was going to get to that. That was a whole other thing. Soul Play, and that's a video coming out, guys. But Soul Play is basically like a little art studio that they have on the ship, and you can go and do classes in there. Classes sounds too formal. You can go and do an activity in there. If you've watched Veronica's Alaska vlogs, you will see that Life with V's vlogs from before when she went. You will see that you go in and you paint a picture or do a tile or a bag or whatever. A lot of fun. Again, the person who was doing the class is a member of the Fun Squad. She was super sweet, super fun. We went in and did that. If you're going to do one of those classes, and Edna, I'm telling you, because I know you don't really like to do the reservations things, friend. You have to make the reservations. I'll remind Veronica. She'll remember. You have to make the reservations because they do fill up fast. There's always a chance that you can get into the class at the last minute if you go early and nobody. Who was the CD? Oh, the cruise director's name was Alex. If you can't get into the class and want to get in, you can. And it told me. You can try and stay and wait for the standby, but they do fill up fast, but very, very fun. So if you've ever done one of those painting with a twist kind of classes, it would be fun. We had fun, the four of us doing it together, just laughing and cutting up and stuff. So I could just imagine a group of a few of you having a good time with that. You would really enjoy the Soul Play. And my understanding is that is the only ship in the Carnival fleet that has it. So definitely want to check it out. And it doesn't cost you any extra because you're already paid to go. Okay. Sorry. I was talking instead of eating, but that was yummy.
It was.
It was good. You like that? Mm-hmm. Can I save that?
I guess so.
Are you going to finish it off?
No.
That sounds fun, Edna. Yes, you will have fun. I'm glad Veronica told you. She even says that a couple of times in her vlogs about making sure you make the reservations right away when you get on the ship. And we thought we did that, but people were on it. So like you really maybe have a designated person, somebody in the cabin who is going to who's going to be responsible for signing the group up as soon as you can. As soon as you can. Yep. I'm not sure why I have been tasked with opening this. I mean, I'm talking, I'm eating. You can't open up a jar.
No. Yeah.
Mama's work is never done. I've never even had rhubarb.
Neither have I. That's why it's very.
Doesn't smell super sweet.
Oh no, it doesn't.
I've always heard like rhubarb and strawberry together. I don't know if that's a thing. Anybody know? Where do you sign up? You sign up right on the app, on the Hub app. When you get on board, you're gonna get what?
Another knife.
Another knife. When you get on board and you're on, well, again, Edna, this is probably one of those platinum status things that rank has privileges, right? So you probably can get access to it early, but you want to go onto the Hub app and it's on there. It gives you, it's listed every day or every day that it's available. So you kind of have to scroll through, but it's usually a morning and an afternoon session. So you can sign up for more than one. And like I said, if it happens to be the class that not that you didn't want, because you don't know what they all are, but one that you would like to do, again, you can go back. The Hub app, yes. Strawberry and rhubarb pie is delicious. Strawberry rhubarb jam. Yes,
this is just rhubarb.
This is just rhubarb. I've never have had rhubarb. That's a good question. Is it a vegetable? Is it a fruit? I don't know. Who knows about rhubarb?
Yeah, what is it? What does it look like? Well, after being mixed, it's not as bad. It felt a little bit better after I mixed it.
The original JT, remember this? Okay, do I need to tell JT? Is she good too about the reservations? JT, sign up for the. I'm not going to try just like that.
Okay.
You're going to put it on the piece of bagel or something. Looks like red celery, not sweet.
Ooh.
Okay, so maybe just put a little bit. Thanks, Janice. That's what it looks like. It's a root veggie, celery looking, but red. Thank you, Maggie. See, we learned from you guys too. Yes, Mags. So I was gonna. That's why I brought the fun times out, because I wanted to make a point of saying how. Yeah, I thought it was fun. It's your cruise. You can make it as fun as you want it to be. You're going with fun people. You should have an amazing time. You don't have to. I love her. You guys know I love her. And for those who are usually with us on a Monday mood check and know when we do our samplings, did you see that look? That was the suspicious, here, you try it, Mom. In case it's terrible, I'll let you have it first. Ordinarily, if she's all about it, she doesn't even let me describe what we're having before she's tearing into it. So we're going to do this on the count of 3 just because she tried to pull that one. Okay. Rhubarb jam on a bagel. Ooh. I like it.
It's not terrible. It's not bad.
Rhubarb, sugar.
Definitely sugar.
Texture. Okay. Thank you for the sugar. I'm trying to think of what I can see why this would go with strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Get that little bit of, I don't know, that little tang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, rhubarb jam. Rhubarb jam from Alaska. Tart, sweet, full of flavor. That's a good description. Hey,
this
T.
will be good
Reese.
off the strawberry ice cream.
How are you doing, Kiki? Thanks so much for driving and listening. Drive carefully. Eat, Erica, Maggie says. Thanks, Mags. Yes, drive safely, Team Reese. Andrew's Northwest Coins. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? From, I don't know how to say that, Alaska. Andrew, I'm sure you heard me talking. I just came back from my first Alaskan cruise. I went to basically the Inside Passage, Skagway, Juneau, and Ketchikan, and had a great time. I don't think that's anywhere near where you are, but I have a little taste of Alaska now. You can tell us, is rhubarb really, really a big thing in Alaska? Having it for the first time.
This is good though.
Really,
I like it.
Really like it. When's your next cruise, Alisa'a? It's in a couple weeks, 2 weeks away, I think, actually. Heading out on the Meet and I group cruise. That one is going out of Long Beach, California, down to Mexico.
Oh wow! I didn't realize it's that soon.
You see what happens when your mother talks and you don't listen? You don't know. I tell you all the time.
I know. I know it was in there somewhere.
Yes, you did know it was in there somewhere. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Kiki. I hope you're still celebrating, or was that all this weekend? I saw your beautiful pictures and posts. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm north from Nome, Alaska. Is it cold now? Okay. I know we will not, but we have other people, other friends in the chat who are going to be coming up in August on their cruise to Alaska. But generally, what's the weather like in August? Hey, Ruthie's this and that, so they will know. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit here. See, you guys, I told you I did not make up the temperatures. Maggie saying happy birthday to Kiki. Yeah, that was, I know I said that already, but that was fun and interesting spending my birthday on a cruise ship. Never did that before. I think I kind of like it. Might do it again. Might want to do that again. Team Reach Travel saying, hey, Pete and CCA, thanks. Okay. Are we making the tea? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the last thing we have to taste.
That was good.
I'm kind of out of order, but I still want to finish my stuff. Enjoyed that. Now, something else that I brought back, and I can't do it now. I'll have to try it later and tell you about it, or get it ready and do something on another Monday mood check. I got this sourdough starter mix because, Alaska is supposed to be famous for sourdough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And since sourdough. So I wanted to try it. Erica's a little generally freaked out about the sourdough process. So she was not in favor of me trying this, but I want to try it. And sourdough bread is supposed to be better for you generally, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I like sourdough, Maggie says. Controversial Cruisy saying hey to Andrew. Andrew saying hey to Scott. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. Okay, any more groupcation questions? I don't want to like spoil sourdough pancakes. I don't want to like spoil anything for you guys. I want you to go and be super excited and experience it all the way you want to. But if there's general questions, I'm definitely happy to answer so that you will know. Did I see a question before about dress? I think I saw somebody ask about dressing for dinner. It was a mix. How like it's generally been since the restart really of cruising, with people getting dressed up, some being super dressed for dinner and some not. I like to get dressed up for dinner, so I definitely packed for elegant night. There were two. And if I prefer going to the main dining room, so I like to get dressed for dinner. So that's what we did. And that one extra dress that I said I had was because one night we decided we didn't want to go to the dining room. I think we ate lunch late because we got back from our excursion and we're just like not ready to head to the dining room. So we went up to, that might have been the night actually I went and got sushi for dinner. So did a little switch there. But yes, if you want to dress for dinner, take your dress clothes. If you want to be more casual, that was okay too. The only thing I would say is I did not see sports. Carl Cruz Annex, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Oh, I gotta see if I can put the little towel guy up. Hold on. If you want to dress for dinner, go for it. If you prefer to stay more casual, it doesn't like it wants to come up. Then you don't have to. But it's a very typical Carnival cruise. Let's see if I can find it. Thank you so much for that. And congratulations to you guys, Carnival Cruise Addicts, for your 1 year on YouTube. Okay, the videos are loading. Here's my thank you. Erica thinks I'm crazy. She's looking at me like, what are you doing, Mom? Yes, they did the towel animals. So we have, I have some new little towel animal friends in the cabin. They did all of the normal stuff. Thank you so much for that. Drink fun for the next cruise. Woo! That's no joke, you guys. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I need a minute to recover. Alaska was not the cheap cruise. There were some extra expenses as far as, just from the travel, the distance and the cost of things in Alaska, but I do not regret it. I would definitely go again. Like I said, I just need to spread it out a little bit. So not next year, maybe, but maybe the year after that, I'll be ready to go again. Hello, Livette. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa, been listening from the bush, literally in my garden. This is Ninja Keisha. Hey, Keisha. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hey, chat fam and friends. Thank you, Team Reach Travels. What a year. Yes, congrats, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Your mom is now monetized. She can do silly things. Did you have a duck fart? I did not have a duck fart. And that's a duck fart is a drink. It's like a shot, and Maggie can help me out. She knows exactly what's in it. It's like, I think it's Kahlua and I don't know, but it looks like 3 layers.
How did you get the name of duck fart?
It's Alaska. That's what they. That's kind of funny. So apparently, from Controversial Cruising, he told us about how we could go around and do the tour of different bars who have. I think there's a moose fart, right? A bear fart, like all these different things. I don't know why it has to be a fart, but that's what it is. But we did not go. But that's at the Red Dog Saloon, right? So we were near the Red Dog Saloon. My mom, of all people, went into the Red Dog Saloon, and we had to tell her, hey. So no, we did not have a duck fart, but they will not be hard to find. And Maggie already knows the way, you guys. A 12-pack RC pop here, $18.87. Most 12-pack pops are about the same price. There you go, you guys. The prices in Alaska from Andrew. You didn't fart around Juno. No, I did not fart around Juno. Sorry. Keisha saying, hey there, beautiful Erica. Leave it to Scott to have you farting all over Alaska. Exactly. It was not that kind of trip. That kind of trip.
MAT.
Okay, so the last thing that we were going to try was the blueberry tea that I brought back. I didn't know if you wanted to read the thing. This is wild Alaskan blueberries, apparently.
Yes, wild Alaskan blueberries.
I'm following them this time, Maggie says.
Yes, it says, Alaskan bears love plump, juicy blueberries, and probably you do too. Luscious blueberries sweetened with wild chamomile blossoms and pungent blueberry leaves make this delicious berry treat. Ingredients are rose hips, blueberries, blueberry leaves, chamomile, and natural flavors.
Okay, can you come back in?
Oh.
I don't know why she does this all the time.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
She's here with her blueberry tea.
Mm-hmm.
There were lots of teas and honeys, and honeys are expensive anyway, but I was too afraid to try to squeeze that back into the suitcase. So I don't know how well this is gonna. It's gotta seep for a little bit.
It's been seeping for a while. Taste it. It's good.
Ooh, it is good. It is good. I'm the one who likes the sugar. Erica likes hers with honey, but it's very flavorful without anything. This is good. So if you are a tea drinker, you might want to bring yourself back some tea. There were lots of coffee shops. I don't drink coffee, so I didn't stop for coffee. An Alaskan native Eskimo, I don't want to say that wrong. Inupiaq? Is that you, Andrew? Is that your tribe? I hope I'm saying that right. Inupiaq. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to take down the thing, since I'll just go back to the chat. Thank you guys so much. I bought the huckleberry honey. Didn't think about grabbing tea. There was so much to choose. There was so much to choose from, and trying to. Oh my goodness, the list is growing, you guys. No, you just need to come.
Where am I going to find huckleberry honey?
You just need to go on a trip the next time.
It's back to me.
I don't know. I don't know that anybody's bringing it back for you.
The huckleberry honey sounds so good.
There were lots of honeys, lots of teas, lots of coffees.
You need to have 2 suitcases.
Yeah, so I did not bring the extra suitcase just for stuff in Alaska. Yes. That's okay. Tamika, apparently I should have bought the reindeer sausage too. Yeah. So, we couldn't remember everything. We tried to do a little sprinkling, tried to get a good sampling of things. Thought people would be appreciative and happy.
I am appreciative. But you're telling me about all this other amazing stuff.
Well, that's why you got to go, so you can see it for yourself.
That sounds so a reindeer meat.
That's why you gotta see it for yourself. I live on a 3-mile long and a 1/2-mile wide island, and 5 miles away from mainland Alaska in the Chukchi Sea. I hope I said that right. That sounds amazing, and it sounds like it must get so cold in the winter because of literally being surrounded by water. That was one of those really fascinating things. And I know this is not where you are, Andrew, but that was really fascinating to me about Juneau being the only U.S. state capital that is not accessible by road because of the mountains and the ice field. I think that's surrounds it. You can only get there by plane and by boat. So we actually saw lots of seaplanes taking off and landing, which was fascinating. It seems like it'd be an awesome excursion if I get to go again. But yeah, you can't just get on the road and drive on into Juneau. I don't know. I thought that was fascinating. So same thing. I don't know how it is living on the island like that, Andrew. Do you feel like isolated sometimes, or is that a good thing that you like it that way? Yes, LOL. Okay, out the bush, Keisha. Thanks, Keisha. Wow, sounds adventurous, Andrew. Gotta go next time, Erica. I didn't get reindeer sausage, but I did see reindeer fur. We saw reindeer fur. We saw chinchilla. We saw llama or alpaca.
Wow.
We saw all kinds of furs.
Reindeer throughout winter.
Throughout winter. I have throughout winter. Reindeer skins drying inside. Wow, that's cool. I'm sorry.
What does reindeer taste like?
What does reindeer drying outside's up? Hope you're well this evening. I was raised here. Okay, so that's home. Yes, I was a little concerned about Juneau. Why were you concerned about Juneau? TB, why were you concerned? I know I said hi to Etta. Tastes like beef, Scott says. I'm good. Hope you're well. Better than caribou. Okay, we don't want to sound like we don't know, but we don't know. Isn't it pretty much the same thing, Andrew? Probably tastes like chicken. I think that would be a red meat there. I don't think so. Etta's saying, y'all know what I'm doing when I'm in the chat, but not in the chat. I'm eating. And here we are still talking about food, Etta. No, not like beef. Oh, no, not like beef. Okay.
Is it greasy? Is it grainy? Is it like goat? Yeah, is it like goat? Goat is like a weird red meat.
I'm laughing at TV. Just didn't like the isolation part. I need options. We were getting right back on the ship. We had options. We were not stuck, but it'll be interesting to live there. And also, I was definitely surprised by the number of people who go up for the summer, who go to work the season in Alaska, in those towns that we visited. There were people from everywhere. I mean, my tour guide was from Idaho, I think. Idaho, yeah. And we met people from Florida, funny enough. We met people from just from everywhere. There were people from everywhere who were up there working for the season. And we'll go back to, wherever they were from. They're from Arizona, everywhere. People were from all over, which I know Scott has mentioned before, possibly wanting to do that. I'm scared to eat caribou, Hedda says. Like a little more gamier than beef. Don't think I could live there. I think I could go for, a longer than a day visit, stay a couple of days and explore and stuff. But no, I don't think I could live there. Reindeer and most animals we love
are very fat.
Eat fat, and meat is a big part of our diet. Okay. Is a big, well, we're not against meat. You like that. You just want to know what it tastes like. But I did think caribou and reindeer would be pretty much the same, but apparently no. We eat reindeer, caribou, moose, muskox, salmon, walrus, seals, and ducks. Wow, so you must stay busy hunting all the time.
Oh my God, walrus. That's so cute. Oh my God, it's seals. The seals.
We saw lots of seals as we were going into Tracy Arm Fjord. They were just chilling on the giant pieces of ice floating by, which was wild. They were just like, "Yeah, we see you, cruise ship." People were on the deck like, move. We thought we were going to hit them with the ship. The ice that they were on was getting so close, or we were getting so close to the ice. We were worried about the seal. But anyway, very interesting. Very interesting. Again, you guys, thank you so much for like watching and encouraging and supporting and listening to me talking about all my packing and all of that. And if anybody was on the fence about whether or not they would want to do an Alaskan cruise, if you have the opportunity to do it, I say go for it. It was a great time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery. I'm still working on my vlogs. I think I will have the Tracy Arm Ford one out on Wednesday. I'll probably do a premiere around lunchtime. That seems to be the easiest for me to get out. So be on the lookout for that. I just want to 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Before I close out, definitely, if there are any other groupcation questions in the crowd, let me know. I will definitely love to answer, or you might even be able to get better Alaskan information from our buddy Andrew here, as he has been sharing with us. I really appreciate that, Andrew. Wintertime here, polar bears walk in town. Nighttime or when it's stormy, and summertime, brown bears. And excuse me, Andrew, I had been joking. Well, I was kind of serious, but I was kind of joking too about I wanted to see wildlife, but I didn't want the wildlife to see me. Meaning, I'm a city girl. I don't know anything about what to do with bears, or if you see a bear, or a brown bear, black bear, what are you supposed to do with a moose? So I didn't want the wildlife to have to try and figure out if I was a friend or foe. But I didn't have any encounters with bear, and I did not see any moose. I take that back. I saw one brown bear, I think, if Tamika and Charles are still in the chat. We saw one brown bear in the distance. Yes. We saw a brown bear in the distance across the water on the shore. By the time I turned to look, it looked like a big brown boulder. So I was like, it just looked like a rock. And they're like, no, that's the bear. So I missed it. I missed it. But I saw a whale, and I saw orca, and I saw seals and otter, and I saw lots of eagles and raven. Anyway, it was good. It was good. I've post videos on carving polar bear claws, necklaces, and walrus and mastodon ivory earrings I carved. Oh, very cool. Very cool. You guys check out Andrew's Northwest Coin if you want to see some of those carvings. That sounds really, really cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Andrew. I really appreciate that. Okay, well, I'm going to say, anything else? You're going to come with me next time to Alaska, huh?
Maybe.
Oh,
so I can get some huckleberry honey.
Erica will bring the extra suitcase for the shopping and trying to bring back all these things to taste and try. But that's the best answer I've gotten since I've started talking about Alaska ever from her. She says, what? It's too cold, too far. And we live in Florida. But it's a start. I'll take it. Bye-bye. Have a great week. Thanks so much, Etta. Have a good week. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for continuing to watch. Watch the video. It's 5 p.m. That is so wild. Tell the fam I said hi, Shaniqua and family. It was so great to see to see you. Wish we had a longer time to visit. That's the other thing. It might be too late for those planning to go on groupcation, but if you are traveling clear across country to go and meet the ship in Seattle, give yourself extra days if you possibly can to not only sightsee, but to get acclimated to the time changes. The time definitely messed me up. So if you have the extra time, actually use it and take it and do a leisurely trip. You will really enjoy it. So thanks for putting up the is that the link? I think Keisha's trying to put up Andrew's link so you can check that out. Great mood check. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate that. I have videos of cooking traditional foods too. Oh wow. Okay, so then you'd be able to see some reindeer
maybe
and stuff. So how they fix it. Excellent. Okay, thanks you guys. Bye. We'll see you next week for sure, if not sooner, for another Monday mood check. Take care, everybody. Oh, there you go. I see Keisha got the link. All right, let me give you a minute so we can connect with Andrew. Don't do that. Awesome. Thanks so much, you guys. Take care. Bye. Hi, Keisha.